Oh, hi Amina, or Trat, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. So I've pretty much finished updating my computer. Everything that I need for class is almost reset up. I just need to reintegrate DirectX into my Visual Studio, and then everything will be hunky-dory. I also fixed my sound, and a bunch of other things that needed taken care of. Alrighty then, so we have a boss to kill. Or we could have a random encounter on the way there, that works too. So I finished the leveling up behind scenes. In fact, we're very overpowered for this part of the game. But that's because I had some free time during, like after class. Okay. So this is going to be the Antlion boss. He's got 2,000 hit points, level 17, 6,000 experience, 1,500 gil. He's weak to ice, resists nothing, absorbs water for whatever random reason, I don't know why. Okay, so the only thing that Edward's gonna be doing is Life Anthem. Okay, so when the eyes are white, it's gonna use counter. For physical attacks, and red's magic attacks, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong, but it's been a while. Yep, thank you for telling me that game. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty darn easy. Just have Edward sit there and Life Anthems all day. Why am I even trying to cast magic if I have the item to do it for me? Fudge, it's not what I wanted to do. Swap. There it goes. I didn't realize it made a sound before. Oh, and I tell you what, it feels so good to have bass back. Oh, so good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn darkness on, since I practically get to make free hits with the thing anyways. And then I wait until its eyes turn colors. And attack. And then. And Life Anthem. This is the fight, guys. This is the fight. Oh, your eyes are still red. And then we wait. And Blizzard. And we wait. And dead. Really easy, like I said, we overpowered a bit much. A bit much. Alrighty then, Rydia got another level. Rydia getting levels at this point means absolutely nothing. I think she's got all the magic she's gonna have. I wonder if my sound is fixed. I don't know if the choppy sound was because of the old sound system that was going on, or if that's actually here. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Cause like the Dark Dawn ROM that I had, the sound state was absolutely a mess. Like one of the 10 channels was just chucking noise at me, and it's like, really? But I'm curious to see if the sound issues was... Wait a second. Didn't I have the sound issues before I upgraded to 8.1? I think I did, so the sound issues are not fixed. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Gosh darn it. Come on. Just let me go. I guess one of the things I don't like about the DS version is that I think that they turn the encounter rate up. That, or it just takes longer to fight creatures now, so it feels like battle, so it feels like it takes longer. I don't know. But either the encounter rate is up, or it takes longer to fight things. than it did in the SNES and the Game Boy Advance version and the PlayStation version. Actually, okay, I'm going to assume that the PlayStation version is the same way. I'm saying assuming because I only saw my friend playing it on his PlayStation once. Speaking of which, I need to talk to Evanator about whether or not he still has his old PlayStation games. Ah, fudge. Forgot about that. Okay, we grab this and then head south. We have the sand pearl, we can go heal up Rosa. And head our way over here. If I can, I'm gonna try and do the rats. I'm gonna get the onion armor. Get a little bit of completionist up in here. Alrighty then, we work our way over here. FYI, heal if you haven't already. You're gonna want it. Rosa. I've got somewhere down here at the bottom. Sand pearl. There it is. Oh, surely, Rydia, you don't suck. Alrighty then, Rosa joins the party. I'm curious to see if that means that Rose's thing unlocks at white. Oh yeah, that's right, this thing. I'm gonna have to be patient, it seems. Eek! Egads! Ah, fudge, it's not what I should have done. Okay, well, either way, you're fighting off a Sahagin by yourself. I just have to wait until... Oh, you had counter. When did that happen? Wait a second, did it just auto-input a command for me? Let me try and see if that's actually the case. Did I have counter? Or did it actually force me to make a... It actually forces you to make a command! Oh my word! I never actually tried this before! Like, I always just auto-attacked. I never... Oh my word! It's impossible to lose this thing! My mind's blown. I actually learned something I didn't know. Because I never actually tried to not fight.
Edward, I can be with you but for this moment.
Okay, the sound's still messed up.
Spirit calls
Oh
me
well.
onward to become a part of it again.
Don't leave me, Anna.
Edward, you must be brave. Golbez cannot be allowed to have the crystals. You gave your love to me once. Now share it with all the world.
Anna, my love. I will try. But what would you have me do?
Alrighty then, time to get moving. Kind of. There's some things we want to do first. First of all, get this cursor out of my way. First of all, you want to head over here to the back where you just had that fight. Because, okay, in the DS version, if you're not doing the DS version, this is not here. The lovely item lore augment's available, which you are not using yet. Don't use it. Save it, just like you did with the other one. Can I actually start Rosa's stuff behind scenes? I can start Rosa's stuff behind scenes. Oh, by the way, yes, I did max everything out. I'm amazing. Okay. That's gonna be super easy. Oh my word. Like, the math trials is one thing, but the meditations is gonna be super easy for me. Oh, I should probably take care of Rosa now that she's here. So Rosa, you have a couple of options for her. Okay, there's two builds for Rosa. The first is the standard white mage build, and then the second is a shooter build. I don't go with the shooter build. I have always gone with the generic white mage build. Let's see, so that's fine. That's fine. For her auto command, I'm gonna just have her use pray. Oh, and aim is what you use if you're going with the bow. But okay, so the thing I really love about Prey is that in the DS version they upgraded Prey to do what it did in, okay, so they upgraded the generic Prey in here to what Miracle did, kind of, in the Game Boy Advance version, with the exception of not restoring stat conditions, which in my opinion is amazing. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna take care of the map business. Ah, Rose is in front. I'm an idiot. Okay, so, souls. Those things like fire, right? Yep, souls like fire. That's what I thought. Let's see here. So, party, Rosa, get in the back. In the back. Thank you. You don't really have to worry about leveling up here at all. This is a really short little trip. I know that you had just had a rather traumatizing experience involving fire, but get some big girl panties. Speaking of which, I wonder if she even has any in her adult form. And then all women everywhere instantly hate me for that comment. You'll understand my question if you see her outfit. But still. Radia has fire! Too bad she's never gonna use it. Like, they unlocked it for story purposes, and that's basically it. You don't really use fire with her. There's no reason to. Ah, come on. Back attacks, really? Really, game? Yeah, Rosa is basically only going to pray at this point in the game. Later on, there's a better use for her. Well, there are much better uses for her later on. Especially since you can pick up Bless. I want to go to the left. That's right. Definitely want to go to the left. Yay! The Vista! A very long walk for boxes. And surprisingly annoying / tough critters. These gargoyles are obnoxious because they have Tornado, which will instantly take you down to 1 hit point. I don't like them. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Please miss. Darn it. I just asked nicely. Did I not just ask... Did I not just ask nicely? There we go. But at the same time, like, even though he can knock you down to 1 hit point, doesn't matter because Rosa Praying combined with Edward's Life Anthem, perfectly balanced healing regimen right there. And Magic Point Restoration, don't forget that. Let's see, so we've got a tent, cool. What do we got in here? Potion, cool. How about in here? Gold Needle, cool. Bunch of money. nothing. You walk all the way over here, have to deal with cockatrices, which could potentially turn you to stone. You get zilch out of it, pretty much. Oh well. This is just an excuse to get a level, pretty much. That's really the only reason it's here. Yeah, if I recall correctly, I believe Sprint 1 starts tomorrow in, structure of game production. Basically, Sprint 1 is setting up the game core and then making all the tools we'll be using for the game. My job, apparently how we allocated things, is that my job is generating the world editor. Which means Brock's probably gonna have particles, because Zach asked for the game core. Which means, I already know that means the particle system is going to be amazing, and Brock's probably also going to throw an animation editor in there just because he can. Now granted, we're doing cell-based animations, but what he's probably going to do is like combines the cell-based animations with the particle controls. Because some of our, we're using a lot of particles in our game, but like the enemies are like you're light and the enemies are shadow. I've probably talked about this before, but the enemies will like chuck their shadows at you. So it's like, oh, move the center of where your shadows are going to be. No, the center isn't going to be moved, but like an invisible gravity well is going to be generated. Oh, come on, really? Right before a boss fight? Right before a boss fight? Right before a boss fight. Alrighty then, that's neat. Okay, so let's get up here and pick up another party member and a cutscene.
That's a monk of Fabul.
And there are a lot of kinks in headphones, which I can't get rid of. Like, not the headphones, but the cord. Just got wrapped up a few too many times because the cord's so long. Alrighty then, so Yang. Pretty OP, actually. He's got kick. Okay, so Yang is decent. How about this? He trades off, like, he's straight up damage output, but he trades it off by either separating the amount of damage he does between enemies, or by spending turns charging up. So those are the two options. Okay, so now we're gonna join Yang. Alrighty then, this is Mom Bomb. This thing's not a lot of fun. It's level 20, has 11,000 hit points. Weak to dark water and ice. A lot of good, half of that does me. I'm gonna pray. You're gonna blizzard. And then you're gonna focus. Did I just brace? I braced. Fudge! Oh wow. After a few turns, this thing's gonna get big, and it's gonna blow up in your face. Defending and bracing is your only choice, and then having Edward probably hide would be a good idea. Probably be a good idea. Yes, waste of a turn, I know. So, focus. You want to, if you're gonna focus, you want to use it 3 times. Because it makes it so that the time you spent charging up is actually useful. Otherwise, it's just not. I'm just... Whoops, do not attack my friends. Attack the enemy. Thank you. I'm not gonna have him focus here, because there's no point. In fact, to be entirely honest, most of the game, there's no point in focusing for Yang. There it is. Hey, you. I'm gonna start defending now. And defending. And bracing. Yeah, I know, I'm working on it. Edward's probably gonna die unless he gets his act together and stops doing Life Anthem. Defending. I'm just gonna sit here and keep on defending. And Edward's gonna die. So after the bomb explodes, it splits up into 6 more bombs, which can all explode at their whim. Fudge. Okay, attacking. Raise. This is like the only reason why you have Raise on her, to be entirely honest. This is where Yang's kick is useful. Like, oh look, 6 enemies. All of them taste half of my foot. Wait a sec, I don't remember if the damage is actually divided by the number of creatures you're kicking, or if it's set up by, just half. I've played multiple Final Fantasies, and they all do it a different way. Because each of them tried to balance it in their own way. And it just didn't work, especially in this one. Oh my word. The balance of kick in this game is off, and you'll see why later. Now granted, it's just because of how they have things set up, and somebody else is gonna die. No, it's Yang. Okay, so he's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a level! Yeah, Edward got a level. That means nothing, and Rosa got a level. Also, meaning absolutely nothing. Okay, so this is Yang. That's already said. We need your help! All of your friends are dead. Congratulations. Okay, so Yang can dual-wield weapons. As a result, his armor is pretty much crappy. You're gonna have to be really careful of him during certain chunks of this game, because he's just not gonna have that fantastic of defense, and the enemies are killing everyone who's weak. Thank you. Appreciate it. Doesn't matter because it's Edward. Doesn't matter because it's Edward. I know it's a bit mean, but it's pretty much true. Rydia, restore the coward, please. Thank you. And then have you do healing, because you actually know how to heal. Look at that. 1 cure, and everyone's good to go. Let's see. Yang, I'm gonna have your auto be set to kick. Just to make my life easier, so I don't ever have to worry about setting it. Watch this. Just watch. Watch kick in action. It's glory. Okay. All joking aside. So at the beginning of the game, we're going to be picking up augments kind of slowly. It's really piecemeal, and it's like one at a time. But later in the game, we're gonna get just constant augments. And then the end of the game, it slows down to a trickle again. But in the mid-game, there are tons of augments we're gonna be picking up. And you're gonna want almost all of them. Something else I haven't mentioned yet is that the augments carry over between games, which is going to help immensely with the optional bosses in the New Game Plus. And I actually have played through a New Game Plus before on here. I did it on my iPad, which was this version right here. I'm not going to be doing it on this channel, though, because that would be insane and dumb. Not to mention the fact that if I were to show both bosses on here, I would have to go through both New Game Pluses, which is just not happening. It's just not. I would have to completely replay through the entire game twice. Well, technically thrice. I'd have to play the game twice after I already beat it, making it thrice. There we go. Gosh, that last little corner, I swear. Okay, bunch of bomb cores, thank you. We're working our way off here to the west. Wait, north, south, east. I was wrong. My cardinal directions were inverted. Kick to one person does not a lot of damage, but whatever. Something else I find interesting is plot-driven augments versus naturally found augments / discovered augments. It's kind of strange. The plot progression almost hands you some of the better augments. Now, some of the others you have to actually go out of your way to find, but for the most part, like, if you weren't even trying to find the augments, you'd still get a pretty solid number of them. Oh, I almost forgot that you were in here. I haven't missed any of you yet. Nope. Okay. Cool. We're gonna go talk to you. It is now recording wing. So recording wing shows you events. That's it. And I'm not gonna do that now. So if you ever want to rewatch any of the videos, go ahead and do so to your heart's content. I'm gonna heal up with all my massive amount of money that I'm not spending. Because you don't, like, the weird thing about this is that you're not going to spend a whole lot of money, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you need everything now. There's a very weird back and forth between that. You'll see what I'm talking about really soon. Alrighty then, so we're going to head over here, get decked out. Weapons and armor, yes please. Bam! Grade 3 equipment for Cecil. We're gonna get a demon helm, we're gonna get a demon armor, we're gonna get demon gloves. Alrighty then, so the claws are for Yang. Which ones you get are entirely up to you. Obviously get one of everything. That's just the safe way to be. For this next part of the game, I would advise using, let's see. The lightning claws and the fire claws, because one of the guys in here resists. Yeah, the weakness and resistances balance out, so you're gonna want to use fire claws and thundercats. Yes, I just went there. No, you need as much defense as you can get, buddy. Alrighty then. Oh, I didn't equip Cecil. I'm an idiot. Cecil, come here. Demon, demon, demon. Alrighty then. Is there anything else I'm missing here? Where do I get the demon shield? Oh yeah, now I remember where I get the demon shield. Okay, never mind. Can't get it quite yet. In fact, this is also a rather important point in the game. So I'm gonna run outside and I'm gonna save. Oops, that was an interesting skip. Run back inside. And then right here, I'm gonna call it a day, and we're gonna unequip everything from Rydia and Rosa, because they're not gonna be fighting in any more fights for the rest of this chunk of the game. And we're gonna upgrade Edward if we can. Looks like that's a no, which means we're gonna upgrade Yang. Because that's definitely a yes. You can get silver armlets. And a feather cap. Alrighty then. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, Jonah